new friend!
Hello, and welcome to Infinite Lagrange Side Quest. This is where we kind of dig a little bit deeper into the meat of some of the blueprints. And starting off first, we're going to set the baseline with a rank system. And what I mean by rank system is common, uncommon, rare, and epic. Now, this isn't going to be like most ranks, and I'm going to try and keep most of my personal bias towards the blueprints out of it and focus on as many facts as I have. And big shout out to Alpha Collective, my union. We're on our 7th season now, and as far as rank, what I mean by ranking is how likely you are to draw these blueprints. And this being our 7th season, and the amount of work me and the rest of the guys over at Alpha Collective have put into the game well over the past year now, I would like to think we're a good judge and can honestly put a lot of accuracy into this with just how often and how many of these things we're pulling as far as what you're going to be likely to see in game. So let's start off the bat with basics. Little guys, frigates. Starting off with our commons, we have the Marinub, the Mariti, and the FG300. These are going to be your commons. These are what you're going to see the most of, what you're going to pull the most of, and probably by about your 3rd season, seeing one of these things in a black market crate or a ship and aircraft tech crate, you're probably going to throw up a little in your mouth. Just because of how many of these you're going to see. Now, that's not saying these don't have a place or viability in the game, especially, after you get past like season 4 or 5. But it's still just, well, I mean, except for that stupid flying toilet trash can. Fuck. Okay, I know it's going to keep my personal bias out of this thing, but that thing is literally garbage. There's a reason why everyone calls it a flying toilet. Not only because it looks like one. And now we get no uncommons with the Reliant, the Noma, the Corellian, and the Maris. Now, pulling one of these, you're definitely going to notice an increase in your fleet's DPS. Some of these, like the Maris, get really, really busted. These things, it's really important to check weapon systems, because some of these things get really, really evil. And right now, these are the ones you're really going to want to focus on upgrading weapon systems, investing the tech points, especially when you pull them in black market boxes, focusing on these, and focusing your EXP chips, and getting these things to V2 and V3 and maxed out as quickly as possible. Because the kind of damage some of these can put out is staggering.
Now, this is epic.
Oh, shit. Son, you just struck pay dirt. The Ruby and the Xeno Stinger. Holy cow. These are epics. I have been playing the game for over a year. This is my 7th season. I have pulled the Xeno Stinger exactly 1 time. I have pulled Ruby twice. Some of the guys in my union who have been playing just as long as me have even worse odds than that. These things, son, you ain't seen shit yet. Especially with the Xeno Stinger. It's kind of made of tissue paper, and they're really expensive, but the damage output on it, madre de Dios, hijo de tu madre, fuck. Okay, you see one of these in a box, now's the time you start getting giddy and start bouncing, because these things are primo loot, vato. And the game sits now, That basically covers all the bases as far as frigates go. Now, this has nothing to do with the variants. After we establish the rank system, I'll come back through and start digging into the variants and the capabilities and the roles each one of these things can play and how you can make them effective in your fleet, except for the flying toilet. And that basically concludes this episode. Now, next time we'll be digging into the destroyers. After that, the cruisers, then the battle cruisers, then the carriers, and then I'll be coming back through and kind of digging into them more, and digging into the variants and different ways you can spec them, different ways you can build them, and their individual uses. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bar that we always get notified every time I upload a video. And once again, shout out to the boys at Alpha Collective. Without them, these videos would be nigh on impossible. Peace.